Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina. So today, we're reacting to another teacher being wildly inappropriate in a classroom. Luckily, there were no kids there, I hope. And then we're going to react to another lovely clip of Jeffrey Marsh spouting retardation out of his face orifice. Okay. All right. Start with the first one. So it says, a trans teacher films a video of himself doing a sexually suggestive drag dance in his classroom. These people are teaching your kids. And his caption says down below here, thank God I'm not in Colorado because misgendering would be a form of discrimination. So it says, as a proud trans teacher, proud trans teacher, I know the impact we can have on people around us by just being unapologetically ourselves. Do it in the street, not in a fucking classroom. It's not always easy, but it's important. To my fellow transsexuals, you inspire me every day, and I love y'all. Oh, my Lord. All right, so here we go. Number one, I hope you weren't dressed like that, sir, in front of your little kids, because this classroom looks like a classroom for children, not for, like, teenagers. So if you're out there showing your midriff in front of children, why don't we just... Let's have a stripper. Let's have a stripper teach. She can wear her little bikini with the thong. She can do her pole dance while she's teaching the ABCs. Let's do that. Second of all, you suck at dancing. Ew. So I have a feeling that this fella is teaching drag to children. I have a feeling he's talking about drag to children and about his transsexualism. Now, it is a possibility that this person is not a teacher and he has a friend who's a teacher and he wants to get some accolades on social media. So he said, hey, friend, can I use your classroom to do this video and pretend that I'm a teacher? That is a possibility. But it's also a possibility that schools are hiring these fucking weirdos to teach children. And do we have cameras in the classroom? I don't know if we have cameras in the classroom. We didn't when I was young, but that was in the 90s. So let's say we don't have cameras in the classroom. So how do we know what this dude is doing and teaching the children? We don't know. We'd have to ask the kids. And even then, they might not even tell you the truth because they don't want to hurt Miss Fruitcake's feelings. I don't want to hurt Miss Fruitcake's feelings, okay? She works really hard to do drag. Sorry, let me try that again. I don't want to hurt Miss Fruitcake's feelings because she does drag. And she does really, really well drag. Give me a break. Fire these f***ers, okay? They need to fire them. We shouldn't be having mentally ill men with kinks, fetishes, paraphilias teaching children. And then, when the kids are gone, filming weird shit in the classroom. You know what I mean? They fired that one teacher who was filming OnlyFans in the classroom. Okay, maybe we shouldn't be doing this as well. Maybe we should be firing dudes like this as well. That'd be great. I'd be happy. I think the world would be a better place. But not in blue states and towns and cities. Nope. Anyway, so let's go on to the next one. So I follow Retard Finder. And they found this clip of Jeffrey Marsh saying some retarded. So let's go.
I am non-binary.
Which means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, so you're a dude. You're a dude who wears makeup. Ah, gotcha. So there's a word for that, and that used to be called a weirdo back in the day. Then it was called a makeup artist, because there was a lot of really, really great gay men who do makeup. Jeffree Star, James Charles, he's definitely had controversy, but great makeup artists, right? They don't identify as non-binary, okay? They don't. But this guy, who's terrible at makeup, identifies as non-binary. So maybe the dudes who identify as non-binary are the ones who can't do makeup. Got it. We just figure something out, ladies and gentlemen. We just figure something out right now.
I use they, them pronouns, and I'm a proud member of the trans community.
Do you think he's in an empty arena or like an empty theater and he's got like a couple of friends going, okay, no, when I say these tag words, okay, you got to scream like it's amazing. I'm non-binary. Wow! I'm a proud member of the trans community. Wow! I use they, them pronouns. Wow! Why? Why are we clapping? Why are we screaming for this? I mean, this is a low bar for applause, don't you think? Very, very low bar. Who cares? Number one. Number two, what does your identifying as non-binary, aka a weird dude wearing bad makeup, what does that have to do with trans? Because what I remember what trans was is someone who has gender dysphoria, who goes to therapy, goes through a process, gets on the hormones, does surgery. That's not him. All of a sudden you're just pushing your fucking fruitcake ass, bumping trans people out of their own community so you can have the spotlight, because that's kind of how it's coming across, don't you think? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So if we are to go through the comments, which I love going through the comments because you always find something funny, right? Sarah Field says, well, he's a child predator. Yeah, motherfucker has a, what do they call that? A Discord where he talks to kids about, I'll be your new mommy now, kids. You don't need to have parents. I'll be your mommy. He's kind of like Jim Carrey in Living Color. I can't remember the character's name. You can put it in the comments below, though, because I'm sure you remember. Some of y'all will. Where he was the bodybuilder, and he would always win the bodybuilding competitions. That's like Jeffrey Marsh. That's the Jeffrey Marsh of today, was the comedy of Jim Carrey in Living Color of the 90s. That's where we've gone. We've lost comedy. We've lost funny. Everyone gets offended by everything. And the comedy of back then is now the reality of now. And we can't even laugh at them. Because I get mad, right? Okay, well, I'm going to laugh. Because that's retarded. He's absolutely retarded, and I think we need to laugh at these things. We have to. People are so depressed nowadays. If you can't laugh, no wonder people are so depressed. You're not allowing them to laugh. They can't laugh at retarded anymore. Well, I, for one, am going to say, you can laugh at retarded shit. It's okay. It's good to laugh. It's good for the heart. It's good for the soul. It's good for the mind. It's good for the mental health. It's okay to laugh and make fun of people. You can make fun of me. Laugh at me. I don't give a shit. Does it make you feel good? Good. Are you hurting me? No. Solved. He's also very, very clearly a member of the meth community. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. He doesn't seem as like, antsy and hyperactive. But I don't know what he does in his downtime. Actually, I don't want to know what he does in his downtime. But if it's illegal, I think the authorities should know what he's doing in his downtime. I can't stand this fucking creep. Someone posted a meme, Mommy, is that a man or a woman? It's a Democrat, honey. Amen. Usually it's the trans people who pass who seem to lean more towards the center than right or left, I'd say. I do see some trans people who are on the right, but it's usually the ones that look weird, that look creepy, that look predatory, that are on the left. I'd say 95% of the time, yeah. Make asylums great again. I agree. We need to start exercising the use of mental facilities for a lot of people. People who can't control themselves, people who have low impulse control, people like Jeffrey Marsh. I mean, the list goes on. I'm sure you could name probably 5 people off the top of your head who should be in an insane asylum. And I would probably agree with you. Poisonous creatures will often develop bright colors to warn others of their toxicity. Yes, but also to attract children. Because what do children like? They like fun, colorful things. Why do you think Pride has a lot of fucking kids in it now? It attracts children. Clowns attract children, right? Gacy, he was a clown. He liked little boys. What's the difference between him and Jeffrey Marsh? Jeffrey Marsh hasn't killed yet. I mean, I don't know, but I'm assuming. But you're acting like Gacy when you're dressing up like clowns and talking to kids and wanting to get close to them, and then having your dick out at Pride right next to a child's forehead. You know, this is all I'm saying. I'm just speaking truth here, people, and if you don't like it, well, then go listen to someone like Jeffrey Marsh who's going to lie to your face and try to take your kid. Okay? Oh, God. So that's where I'm going to leave it for today. If you have any comments about this, let me know in the comments below. But you can like and subscribe and join our memberships for uncensored content because I do swear a lot. It's a part of my Italian heritage. I can't help it. I grew up in a home where we screamed and we laughed. But when we were screaming, we were laughing. And we swore a lot. It's Italian. It's who we are. Okay, it's who we are. Anyway, have a good day. Laugh at someone. Laugh at yourself. Enjoy your life. Thanks.
Love.